useful shortcut if we ever need it.
This is where Tainor was headed. There's blight here. She didn't mention that.
Perhaps the blight was not here before.
Oros. He didn't make it. But it seems he managed to destroy the relic. Tainor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking. Dark spawn. Wait, is that? I think that's Tainor. I'm so sorry, Tainor. You didn't deserve this. One more Veil Jumper to find. The tracker, Gus. Let's hope we can still save him. A caller? This is... Gus. Wait, the tracker Tainor talked about was a Nug. Oros' companion Nug. Ugh. Let's get you home, little one.
I hope Tainor is all right. I haven't seen her in days. That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Tainor in a while either.
I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
Mexe aí esse frango, Dani. Ô, Deus, ajuda aí, o cachorro. Sai daqui. Dá licença, só um minuto. Tem que arrumar a hora que você resolve
Não, dá fora.
Ah, pelo amor, vai.
Não,
Eu gostaria
fora.
de nem entrar aqui, de
Então
você
não é,
arrumar.
mano. Então não é.
Ah.
Então não é.
Bits and bobs for just the right price. Till next time.
A journal about seeing Venatori in Crow meeting spots.
Good to know.
Let's dig around some more. Hold on.
So, the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it,
I suppose I earned it.
and then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
You know what you like. We have all sorts of medicines here for all sorts of people. You need anything for your comfort? You let
Anything I can help you with?
If the butcher wants Treviso to thrive, he needs to let sheep set free.
Why is this butcher always...
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
He was my cousin! They killed Darren! They killed my cousin!
Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin. Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then, someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Te and Viago. Just follow the marks. The crow who dropped it off left marks for Dareth to follow. That's a crow marker. Real tricky to throw. That's gotta be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out. Another mark this way.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Almost feels like home.
The Anta make demands.
You know, you're somewhat famous among the Shadow Dragons. At least the Demon of Virantia.
Here's another crow mark.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mierda.
You know, you're somewhat famous among the Shadow Dragons.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract. The Butcher is making poison. Comic.
I've heard of it. It does things to your mind. Nothing pleasant.
If I were the Butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the Butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Anton brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Move! Let's go! Take them out, quick! We're in. Let's find the comic master.
More trouble.
trouble.
This place is forbidden!
You cannot forbid the crows!
Outsider, time to test my skill. I have will made flesh, so much flesh. Finally, the fight the butcher denied has come to me. Will prove my worth.
The crows are here to enter a threat, poisoner.
Poison. You face the gift of the gods!
Keep at it! We can't let this thing out! It's done. The Comic Master's dead.
Good riddance.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening. Wait, this note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because someone missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea, but the note does mention the butcher's inside trader. The occupation had help. Tay and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
It's bigger than whatever it is you're whining about. The gods are corrupting some of the Antam.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
I've had about enough. A fellow crow died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
I keep track of how many favors you owe me.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor. There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
An art merchant has information on the Antam?
Mistress Trela would not waste our time. Visit her gallery and ask her what...
Your coin helps. And there's some good bargains out there for you.
Just for some exposure to Antivan art.
Our patrons expect crows such as Rook to know a little about Treviso's artistic trends.
Good luck with you. I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it. I'm always open.
You haven't talked.
Crows love a good zip line.
Witness and destroy!
You know, you're somewhat famous among the Shadow Dragons. At least the Demon of Virantium is.
Famous? What infamous?
Because you're a mage killer. You turned that title on Venatori. That's a point in your favor.
I saw some of the shadows.
Hey, crows! And
We're under fire!
Watch your back.
nicely done, Rook! On the right!
That Venatori dropped a note.
You know, you're somewhat famous among... the Shadow Dragons. At least the Demon of Virantium is.
Huh. A Venatori traitor?
Interesting.
Something's up with the crows in Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about. Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become... If you wish to help... Venatori was spotted lurking in places...
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. Please look for any clues.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any crow table.
Viago wouldn't be caught dead with any wine that wasn't twice as expensive as this.
The Drowned District has had other names, but none stuck. Antevans love drama.
Mimrothas had a sinking problem. Now part of it flies. Big difference from the wealthier parts of Treviso.
It will eventually be lost to the waves, or Italian will build a villa here. You can never tell.
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori. That's our third note by these Crow inventory spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.